Good day everyone, I'm Dr. Maria Victoria Castillo Magayon and today I'm going to discuss about cognitive reframing as one strategy to help students under stress and anxiety. According to John F. Kennedy, change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or to the present are certain to miss the future. And also, according to Lao Tzu, life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward to whatever way they like. Now, the river, the adverse effect of pandemic to our students are more on mental issues or concern, anxiety, depression, such like that. Now, according to reversal theory is the psychological framework that focuses on the relationship between motivation and emotion and which focuses on the dynamic aspects of our personalities. A core message of reversal theory is that it is possible for individuals to reverse the ways they are feeling and their approach to situation by reframing. Okay, reframing. What is cognitive reframing? Cognitive reframing is a technique used to shift your mindset so you're able to look at a situation, person, or relationship from a slightly different perspective. The essential idea behind reframing is that the frame through which a person views a situation determines their point of view. When that frame is shifted, the meaning changes and thinking and behavior often change along with it. Now, what is the use or uses of cognitive reframing? Cognitive reframing can be useful for people who are experiencing mental health condition, but it can also be helpful for improving overall mental well-being. Using cognitive reframing can help you become more positive and resilient in the face of life changes. Cognitive reframing has been proven effective to help minimize anxiety and depression and enhance quality of life during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, how reframing works. Sometimes we are in the situation that our students are seeking for an advice or counseling. We know the fact that every teacher is a counselor. Uh, Teachers or counselors can use this simple technique, how cognitive reframing help our student by simply uh, use this technique or simply um, suggesting these techniques to our student. Number one, let us suggest that thinking has a pattern. So the first step in reframing is to educate your students' mind setting about these negative thinking patterns that may greatly increase their stress level. So we need we need to suggest to them that they should shift their thinking patterns. Next is to be vigilant on their thoughts, to catch themselves um, uh, to catch themselves in situation wherein they are into a negative and stress-inducing pattern of thinking. So students should we should suggest that they they should be vigilant or aware when those negative thoughts come in their mind. Next, when they're already recognizing and aware that these negative thoughts come in, the next is to replace those thoughts with more positive thoughts. So shifting, so training them to uh, make negative thoughts, ignoring negative thoughts, and then replacing it into a positive thoughts. Next, last is to challenge their thoughts. As they notice the negative thoughts, as they are aware, as they are already aware that they can shift their negative thoughts into a positive one, so they should take action. They should challenge themselves. Thus, challenge themselves to create, to make action on uh, eliminating negative thoughts and replacing it into a positive one. Next is, so doing those strategy, actually, it's all in the mind. It is not a trick, but a strategy. So according to Dr. Scott, when you're looking at something negative, see if you can change your self-talk to use less strong, less negative emotion. When you're looking at a potentially stressful situation, see if you can view it as a challenge versus a threat. Look for the gift in each situation and see if you can see your stressors on the more positive age of reality. See them in a way that still fits the facts of your situation, but that is less negative and more optimistic and positive. Next, as teachers, let us help our students shift their mindset. If they are experiences negative thoughts about the implementation of the face-to-face classes, as we know that in every transition there is always pain, there is always challenge that let us help them, let us reshape their minds and thoughts to appreciate the beauty of the face-to-face classes for for them to realize that face-to-face classes create more engagement between the teacher and the students, where in teaching and learning process be more meaningful in the face-to-face classes. Let us be an use let us use this strategy to reshape uh, the mindset of those students that are suffering or having a negative thoughts about the face-to-face classes. Bye.